Rod Stewart and Do You Think I'm Sexy? Don't answer that question for a moment, George Turner. The brains behind Fitbeat in Emsworth. Welcome back.
Hi, it's great to be back.
Really great to see you, cos you and I met earlier on in the summer, at the start of the summer, and things were looking a bit woeful, weren't they?
It was very wet and very miserable. But I'm happy to say that things are back up. The bus is rolling again and we're ready to go.
Wonderful. If you've not met George before, George is the brains behind Fitbeat in Emsworth. It's essentially a community sports for all event. It takes place on a big field. Earlier on in the year, in June, when it was due to take place, well, it was underwater, wasn't it?
It was very soggy. We just couldn't get onto the pitches. It was just too waterlogged.
So the silver lining being that here you are at the end of the summer, and also here we are at the end of the Olympics and the Paralympic Games. I mean, you're well into your sport. What have you made of the whole occasion?
It's been absolutely fantastic, and in one word, and everyone's using it, inspirational. I've sat in front of the TV, I think every day, cheering, screaming, shouting, crying, you name it, I've been there, and it's been fantastic. And everybody that I come in contact with in my industry are all saying the same thing. It's been a fantastic event, and full marks to LOCOG and to Great Britain.
Yay! In your opinion, has competitiveness been forgotten in sport for a while? Do you think competitiveness has been left behind and maybe reinvigorated by the Olympics?
I think so. I think especially at school, it was all about taking part. Mm-hmm. And I think certainly when I was a child, it was very much about, competing and not just competing about with the person next to you. It's competing about yourself and teaching yourself some really core values. And I think we've gone full circle now, and with the Olympics, I think we're seeing more and more people now taking up sports and hobbies and challenging themselves to go off and do these things, climbing mountains and whatever. So it's been absolutely fantastic from start to finish, and I think great for the country and great for sport in general.
And what about the Paralympics? I mean, in your line of work, you must meet many people who say, I can't do that.
It's true, and every day someone will say, it's too tough, and you take them away and say, well, look at these guys, they can do it, you can do it. And it's all about believing, committing and succeeding. You will go on. You've just got to think, I can do it. The easiest thing to do is say, do you know what, I won't bother. It's raining, I'm not going to bother, I'm going to go and sit and watch TV. But you put the right clothing on, you put your trainers on, and you get out there, whatever you're doing, and by the end of it, you feel absolutely fantastic, invigorated and inspired to go on. And I think that's the essence of the Paralympics. That's what it's done. It's amazing.
So the washout summer early on did look like bad news, but really it's kind of good news because you're now on this crest of a wave of sporting enthusiasm.
Well, definitely. The amount of inquiries I've had now, because everyone is so energised and so enthusiastic about getting out and doing something different. The weather's changed. Yes, we've had a little bit of a wet day today, but that's going to set us up for the weekend of sunshine. So everyone it's the same buzz that we had last year. Back in June, there wasn't that buzz. It was very wet, and I'm happy to say now there's that same buzz about Fitbeat, and we're ready to push and have a fantastic day.
So have you got people talking about it in the newsagents, in the butchers, at the supermarket, at school?
Wherever you go now, the local schools. A lot of the my clients, mums and dads that come to see me, are all sort of spreading the word, and it's great, especially in Emsworth, because Emsworth is a superb town, and the word just go really, really quickly. So it's great, and sometimes it's great to be stood there in the co-op and somebody's talking about it, and you get a really good feel about it. So it's good.
So if you're in Emsworth now or in the surrounding areas thinking, I must have been on holiday for the last few months, I've not heard anything about this, what's happening?
Well, fantastic. Where do I start? We've got lots and lots of different associations, clubs that are coming down to do taster sessions. Katie Sexton, MBE, Olympic swimmer.
Name dropper.
Yeah, I know. She's going to be there with her swimming academy. Advantage Tennis Academy, they're going to be there, doing taster sessions. Winston's Boxing Club, which are on Hayling Island. Big chuck up for Hayling Island. We've got Zumba classes, Tri-Sport, massage, so there's going to be massage, yoga classes, Battlefield, they're based down in the New Forest, but they're bringing up some of their Laser Quest guns, and there's going to be that on. There's a whole kids zone from inflatables to assault courses.
Right.
Everything for the kids. The local fire station are coming down to do various stuff. There's trampolines, face painting, bouncy castles, and it's all free, Katie. It's all free.
That's mega, isn't it? I mean, because quite often something, I suppose, especially parents now who are thinking, hang on a minute, I haven't actually had a payday since the end of the school holidays, and it really, just wrung my bank balance dry.
Yeah.
The idea of your children coming home and saying, can I go to karate? Can I go to ballet? Can I go to skiing? And you just think, no, because where am I going to find all this money? But you're saying that what you can do is go along to this, try out a few things, don't go at the all the gear, no idea side of things, have a go, see if they like it, and then see where it goes from there.
Well, that's it. You've seen it, isn't it? Little Johnny says, I want to go. So you buy them the judo suit, you pay the subscription, and then after about 2 weeks they go, I don't really like it.
Oh, the old wobbly lip.
And you're like, oh no. But you're right, they can come down and try all these different things, and it's brilliant. There's no pressure the whole day. There's lots of food, and there's going to be a good buzz about the day.
So what's the time and where do you need to be?
Saturday, Emsworth Park, which is on the Horndean Road. It starts at 11 o'clock on the 15th. The mayor is coming down, or the deputy mayor is coming down to open up Fitbeat, and it finishes at 1600.
Which is 4 p.m. if you're old school.
Yeah.
In old money, 4 p.m. 11 till 4. So a whole day out, really.
It's a whole day out, and it's going to be action packed. I didn't mention we've got Jem's Dance School. She's coming down, and if you like dancing or you want to do something different, Jem gets them going. She's absolutely fantastic.
Well, it's really great to see you again. And of course, any money raised throughout the course of the event is going to another local cause that will be close to a lot of people's hearts.
That's correct. Well, the Rowan's Hospice is the charity of choice this year. So everything that is raised will go to them, and they're going to be there as well, sort of chatting to people and telling everybody about what they do. So yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
George, it's great to see you with a smile on your face, because your brow was somewhat furrowed the last time we caught up.
Yeah, it was pretty scary back in the summer, but I think summer's here, is it?
It is, and it's set to stay. I bet it's set to stay till at least the end of the weekend.
Hopefully.
Really great to see you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate. George Turner, the brains behind Fitbeat. It's taking place at Emsworth Park, which is on the Horndean Road, this coming Saturday, the 15th. It starts at 11. It finishes at 4. There's going to be loads of different sports and activities and fun things to do for you and for the children. So don't worry if they come home from school saying they want to try this, that and the other. Take them along to Emsworth Park and they can have a go at it for free.